Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you my Quintessential Quintuplet collection. The reason I'm making this video is I actually looked up on YouTube Quintessential Quintuplet collection, and to my surprise, I didn't see anything. I see like reviews on little stuff or big people buying some stuff, but I don't see an actual full out collection. So I was like, why not make a video? I've been willing. I kind of wanted to make a video of this for a while. I've just been lazy, and I didn't feel like if I made the video, anyone would actually watch it or even like it. So, but you know what? I came over and I said, hey, you know what? Why not? I post on TikTok, so people like. I don't have many people, but people like it. My collection on there, so. Why not make a full video of it? It might be a long video. I'm not quite sure. I'm still in the process. So, but yeah, in the description, most likely I'm going to have certain things. So if you want to skip this intro, you can. I don't care. If you want to go straight to the collection, just go right for it. In the description, it probably have it all where it's going to start with my figures and everything, all the items I have. And in the end, I'm also going to tell you guys where I get all my stuff. So like Ami, stuff like that, where I get all my stuff. And there's quite a few websites I get, and there's little tricks maybe. Now, if you have any questions for that, leave a comment. I'm all right to help you guys, because I'm all for you guys getting stuff, especially like if you want to get anything overseas, just in general. It doesn't have to be just Quintessential Quintuplet figures or anything like that. It could be items, unique items you can try to get. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Be nice to me about it. And yeah, hope you guys like it. Alright, now here's my first set. I got the Nendoroids of the Quintessential. Before I start even going off of those, yes, this is a table of the Quintessentials. I have 3 of them. As you can tell, there's some marks right here. Proxy, I tried to do my best as I can, but I still kept them. I have some other ones. This is the only, I believe, no, the other one I have, there's another one I have that has color, but these are the manga that are colored, and this is the volume 14 that I have. So right off the bat, I'll show you guys these Nendoroids that I have. So I have these 5 of them. So most of them I did get off of Ami. I believe the only one that I did not get off of Ami is Yotsuba. Yotsuba was a different website. I don't remember off the bat where I got her, but the rest of them I was able to get them from Ami. Yeah, so I got these sets of Nendoroids. There's another set of Nendoroids are different. I didn't really like them because they're not really movable, but yeah, so here's my first set. Out of all of these ones, actually, Nino is my favorite one of all of them in Nendoroid style. Alright, the next set I have of the Quintessentials are the scale figures. I believe these are the actual first scale figures they made out. At first, I wasn't really going to get these. The only reason I ended up getting them was actually because of Miku. I was able to get Miku off Crunchyroll store for $100, because at that point she was going up to $300 pre-owned. So once I was able to get her, the rest were pretty easy to kind of get. But yeah. So it was well worth it. And I believe I have, and all these 5, they all have the bonus face. So yeah, so I was able to get them pretty well. I think so I got Miku from Crunchyroll store. I believe I got Ishika from Solar Japan or something. And the rest from Ami. Out of all of these 5, Yotsuba is actually my favorite one of their scale figure. I know there's pretty soon are going to come out more scale figures. Good thing I have the first set. I know there's another set coming out for the Good Smile. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get it, but I got these ones, so. Alright, so here's my pop-up. There are two sets actually. There's this one, the first one, just a normal pop-up, and their pop-up 1.5. I actually do own the 1.5, so I'll probably show you right after I show you guys these one. Same thing. Miku was the one that was the hardest to get. I was able to get that from my local anime shop, but the rest I believe I got them all from goodsmile.com. So yeah. I really don't know which one is my favorite out of these ones. As you can tell, if you ever own one of these pop-ups, quality is alright, but what you're paying for $40, I mean, I believe $40, I believe. Yeah, I'm quite sure. $40, I mean, you get what you get. So, yeah. So, I'll show you guys the Good Smile ones of the 1.5. Alright, these are the 1.5 pop-ups. They actually came in a nice box. I don't know where the box is right now. I know I still have it, but yep, these ones look a lot better than the other ones by a long shot. I think they're just getting better right now. But yeah, out of all these ones, I think Nino's the best one, all of them, I think. But yeah, I do have all 5 of them. I got the bundle where you get all 5 of them and they come in a big box. And I have that big box. I don't know where it's at, but I have it somewhere. So yeah. Let's move on to the next set. Alright, now my next set is the one in black dress. And this one, I believe I got most of them at the Crunchyroll store. I don't think I got them from Ami or Big Bad Toy Store. That's another website that I usually get a lot of my figures or figures that I can't get pre-order. So, but out of all these ones, I want to say Miku is actually my favorite one of the bunch. So yeah. Let's move on to the next set. Alright, my next set are them in one-piece dress. These ones are prize figures in Japan, so they're not going to be actually sold in stores. So the only way you can possibly get these are in secondhand stores. So I got all of them from Mandarin. As you can tell, these are prize figures. They go in shops in Japan. And they look stunning. Out of all of them, Ishiki is actually my favorite one in the one-piece dress. So yeah, this is my set. And the next ones I'm going to have are not going to all complete, but I have some of them, I believe. So yeah, so hopefully you guys like some of the other ones I have. Alright, next one I have is them on floaties. As you can see, they're in their swimsuit on floaties. These are the same thing. These are going to be actually prize figures, so they're going to be harder to get. So you have to go to a secondhand store. I went to Mandarin. If I can't, most of the prize figures, I will go to Mandarin because it's a lot better, and I know the qualities come out really well. So yeah. They're adorable. So my favorite is actually Ishiki. My bad. She's adorable. Look at her. But I like all of them, but this one's the best of all of them. So yeah. I will go on to the next ones. Alright, so the next one are also prize figures. These ones, I only have 2 of them. Just because they do cost a lot to ship. So that's one of the things I don't have many of them. I can get these from Ami and from Mandarin. But I only have 2 of them. Out of these 2, Nino's my favorite. Just look at her. Boom. She's alright. But yeah, So I got these two. Hopefully I can finish the set. May not happen soon, but hopefully by the end of the year I can get the whole set, but no promises. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. All right, the next one I have is them in their plain old swimsuit. These are the original ones that they came in, I want to say maybe a couple months ago. I honestly like both of them, so I can't really go off of it. And these are only two. Hopefully I can get the other one. They're not expensive, but I don't know how much they really cost. But at this point, I'm just trying to get them one by one if I can find them. But I'm not really on pace to try to collect all these ones. I think I'm good with the ones I have. Maybe I get Biku, maybe. But yeah. So let's move on to the next stuff I have. Alright, the next thing I have of them are in acrylics. So I got the whole set of them in their bikini form of the movie. Then I actually got, not that long ago, I got one with a collab with Hello Kitty. With just one of them. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to get the rest, but it did come expensive. The only reason I was able to get her was from eBay, and eBay is expensive. I really can't find anywhere in Mandrake or anything like that. So, yeah, this is the only really way I'm going to get them. So, yeah, I think this might be... I try not to collect too much acrylic stands, but it is what it is. But if I can find them and I like them, I'll get them. But other than that, I did want this Hello Kitty one just because she's holding it, and I think it was adorable. Got a little tiny one, too. Look at them. Boom. And she's still, you know, has her pie. Alright. Alright, the next thing now are these little boards I have of them. So I have the two figures of these, Ishiki and Nino. As you can see, these are just plain old boards. Nothing much. I got all these from Mandrake. They just... I love them. I like the Miku one a lot. And I was really thinking about getting the Miku one as the figure. Just because of looking at this board. Look at her. Adorable. But yeah. Alright, my next thing I have are these Shikiri boards. Are most of these ones. These are just, I believe actually they're all of them. Yeah, they're all Shikiri boards. So these ones, I'm not quite sure, but I just like, they're just a different kind of, I haven't seen them, but I was able to get them from Mandrake. These ones I know that are, if you go to the movies, you were able to get these. So these were almost like you just go to the movies in Japan and some areas. In the U.S., when you did, you really didn't get anything. So that was a bummer. The U.S. didn't do that when you went to watch the movie. But it was sweet that in Japan and some of the other countries around there, that you got a little surprise with it. So just going watching the movie. I really do like these ones. The next thing I'll show you is just a quick glance of this cup that I was able to get. This was a prize that you were able to get. I got one of Nino. Same thing. I got this from Mandrake. So I just have a display in my room with all of my other Quintessential stuff. So yeah. Alright, the next one are going to be some of the games and the movie, actually. So this is the first one, I believe, of the first game they ever came out with. So I was just able to get just a single. There was a bonus one. I was never able to get that one. I did able to get one of the bonuses ones. So you can open it up. There's the game. And with this one, there was like a not just DVDs kind of thing. And you can hear their voices. I never really understood it. But I did love the box. And this one was for the DVDs, as you can see them grown up. Then you flip it over to the other side is when they were younger. So in this one, they come pretty sweet. They actually come with the DVD itself. This nice art. And what else does it have? Whoop. There's a little thing with the characters. And then this one, actually, they have the original prelogue, the volume 0, that is actually colored as well. So you can see that this is the first one. Boom. All colored, the first actual one. They all look different to the actual first one. So yeah. Had all those. They are making more games. Hopefully I can get them. I most likely won't. I will get some of them. I'm not quite sure if all of them. I know one I might not get, but hopefully I can get to have all 4 of them. So, yeah. So the next thing I want to guys show you, as you can see, is my volumes. And I actually have the volume over here. I actually do have volume 14.5. This one was there was a bonus when you got to the movie theaters. So it is not colored, so it's only in Japanese. So I got some volumes in Japanese. They try to make a novel, so there's no pictures, it's just all writing, but it's all in Japanese, so I won't understand it. I do have a deck box, no, starter deck, I want to say, of them in the white Schwartz. I got Yatsuba and Nino. And I'm probably going to show you guys next my cards of them. So, let's see. Alright, so these are cards I have. These work like with candies, I believe. So they're not white Schwartz. They're just the different ones. But here's my white Schwartz cards that I have of them. Just flip through them. So I have them in English and in Japanese. Right now, some of these are in Japanese. Some of these are in English. So I know I have the new set. Just give me a second. So these are the new ones of the movie. They're in English. Right, the wrong side. Right here. Yep. I do also was able to get some of these CGC graded cards from eBay. And one of them I was able to pull a signature one, an SB card of Miku in the movie one. So yeah. This is actually one of my favorite ones. Look at her. Alright. So I do have plushes of the Quintessentials. I have 3 of them. So I got these at a convention, at my local convention. So I thought it was really neat to get them. I got all 3 of them for pretty cheap. I think $50 for all 3. So it's not bad. So yeah. Our very little food. Alright. So these are, I don't know exactly what these are, but this is when you got for the premiere of the new series. Because it was shown in theaters in Japan, an early scene. So I know this is from the movie of one of the magazines over there. It just gives a description of what's happening, the outcome, and all that. So it's just a little bit part, not too much. This is just a flyer to promote it. Now, I know I got these 2 from eBay. This I got from Ami. So, if you could look through right here, this is the introduction. Boom. The voice character. So a little packet of them. Just a staff interview, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's nice to have, honestly, because I thought it was sweet to have something unique. I'd rather try to collect some unique stuff than some of the figures, just because some of these unique stuff that, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, oh my gosh, where did you get some of that stuff? I'm like, well, I was able to get it. But yeah, and some of the stuff is not too expensive, so it'll be a lot cheaper to actually get stuff like this. This cost me like $30. Have it shipped from eBay, and it came in great condition too, so I have no complaints about it. So yeah, hope you guys like this. This is a long video. I'm gonna probably talk a little bit more in the end about the whole how I got them and all that, so I hope you guys stay for that. So I hope you guys like my video of my collection. I have quite a few stuff, as you can see. There's quite a few stuff of other people who have around the Japan area, but it is what I got. So in this part, I just want to talk about where I get most of my stuff. So most of my stuff I actually get from AmiAmi. That's the majority of my stuff where I do get it on pre-order or stuff like that. Yeah, so a majority of them, it's on AmiAmi from pre-orders, and there's a section that have pre-owned, so I like getting stuff from that are pre-owned too. It comes sometimes a lot cheaper, or there's something that I miss, or I don't have the money, and I'm like, okay, and someone will have it on pre-owned, the pre-owned section. So, and especially on AmiAmi, there's a lot of unique stuff you can get there too. So it's a good thing to go to AmiAmi. The only thing is the shipping cost is pretty expensive. It depends how much stuff you do get. And that's basically more in any general stuff where if you go overseas, that's what it's going to be, unfortunately. But yeah, but at least you get some of the stuff that you might not get over here. And sometimes it becomes a lot cheaper over there, with even when including the shipping, like $4 or $5 would be the difference still. But yeah, so that's my number one website that I get all my stuff is AmiAmi. My second website I get is from Nendoroid. So Nendoroid is usually a secondhand store. So some of it could be open, some of it can't. It usually says in the description. And same thing, the shipping's going to be what's going to cost a lot more. Some of those Shikishi paintings I got, they're like 1,000 yen. That's like $8. But the problem is the shipping is like $25, so it ends up being $30. And if you go look on like an eBay or something, sometimes they'll be up for $40. So they become same thing. I mean, if I order more, yeah, but and Nendoroid, everything has always been safe. I always get the stuff what it looks like in the pictures. So yeah, so those are usually my sites, my two go-to sites where I usually get my stuff. Then the Crunchyroll store, there's some stuff that I get, especially that I have a Crunchyroll account, so I get a discount on some of the stuff. Only problem is a US based company, so that means I'm gonna get a high price on it, where AmiAmi is gonna be a low price, but the shipping's gonna cost. Same thing over here. Only difference is it's just gonna be high value, just because they gotta pay, I want to say, the shipping costs for the overseas stuff, all that stuff, but you get it a couple months after its release. So if you want to wait, you can wait over here. So, but yeah, Crunchyroll store is one of the other sites I get all my stuff if I didn't get it at time, or I just didn't have the money. What else? What's other sites I get? There's Solarize Japan. That's a Japan website. I don't use that very often. I think it's really expensive, actually. I believe it's the same price that if you would have gotten here in the US. The only problem is you have to pay shipping. So I think I'd rather go to AmiAmi, where I can get it pre-owned and it will be a lot cheaper, and I'll still have the same have to pay the same amount of shipping if I went to Solarize Japan. What else? There is a website called Buy. So that's a same thing, a secondhand store. I don't get much stuff from there just because it's sellers from Japan, and it's like eBay, you just don't know what kind of product you're gonna get. So I'm a little iffy, and it's a proxy site. So a proxy site is basically you pay for it, but you got to pay a little bit extra because someone else is just going to put it back, and they're going to put it in their storage. Once they put it in their storage, I got to pay whatever the shipping cost I want to pay for the shipping cost. So it ends up being a little bit more, but there is a lot more unique items on there that you may never see in an actual just plain old store. The last website I use is eBay. I've been using that a little bit. Just depends on what where I go through on eBay. I went to through two people, and they came in perfectly fine from Japan, and I actually like that. I'm probably gonna go through them more often because they do have stuff, and it still ends up being the same if I try to find someone or some website. So it's gonna be the same value. And then after that, after eBay, really, most people, if you have a local anime shop, I would recommend shopping there because in the end, it's still going to be, you're going to have some knockoff, but hopefully you guys can spot the difference. If you can't, I can kind of help you. Sometimes there's stickers that says that, hey, this is authentic. There's some that does say it's not, but I'm not a big expert. I kind of can guess on some of that stuff. So, yeah, go to your local shops, anime shops, even card shops. Like card shops sometimes will have some weird anime stuff sometimes. Anything that's local, it's always good to support your local business. It's going to be a little bit higher. It may come in a little bit later, but that's fine because you're paying local, and you're paying probably someone you can probably connect and probably can help you. So I would highly recommend that. I don't really have many shops, and I do look at them, and I do try to buy some stuff from them. I don't buy it very often because it's just not what I like sometimes. So yeah, so hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys have any questions or anything, you guys can leave a comment, and hopefully this video helps you a lot. Or hey, you just want to say hi or whatever you want to do, hopefully I can make maybe more videos. I don't know. I'm thinking about making another video in the end of the year to see an update of my collection and see how much I grew. If not, then hey, just let me know if you guys like it or not. Sorry, this is a long video, but it is what it is. So hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy yourself, and bye.